I need your help to stop Swiper. You have to say Swiper no swiping. Say it with us. Swiper no swiping. Swiper no swiping. Swiper no swiping.
Oh man!
Hey guys, it's Cho and I'm back with another video. Today we are brought here once again to discuss how there are certain members in the skincare community that just can't help themselves but to steal from others. Yes, while there are cases where we have brands stealing from influencers, and yes, there's other cases where we have celebrities indulging in trademark infringement. So there's really no shortage of unethical behavior in the skincare industry. And so I know this is becoming boring, tired, late, but I do think that today's story is an important one to share. I will be having my receipts over here. As always, today we're specifically talking about a creator named Jen Amber. Now, if you remember, we did talk about her in a previous video. That video entailed the issue of, not the issue, but the situation of private labeling and how particular influencers can sometimes use their influence to price gouge their audience members. I speculated that she was one of those people doing that. If you have not seen that video, go watch it right now. That's a pretty good introduction to who she is. Now that video was speculation, theory, conspiracy, rumor. I didn't have any concrete proof for my speculations. I had some circumstantial evidence, but today's video is kind of a smoking gun on her character or lack thereof. And it's unfortunate to be talking about this issue because I think it's an important one. Now, we're going to take a look at why I am feeling the way I'm feeling, but let's take a moment to first watch this video, and we're going to play it right now.
The most important skincare tip that I implemented in my life and changed my skin drastically, really, and cost nothing. It cost nothing. It's when I stopped washing my face in the morning. I know many of you say, how is this possible? Oils, dirt, and blah blah blah, sweat, la 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 la. It's natural. You were born with this. When you came out of your mama's vagina, you came out with the oil. You came out with the 3 trillions of bacteria on your face. You probably don't know that we have more bacteria in our bodies than we have cells. So I am just really passionate about skincare. Try it. Try skipping washing your face in the morning. It changed my life. It changed my clients, my subscribers, my followers' lives. It's just like, it's amazing. It costs nothing. Just try it. Try it.
She's so passionate, y'all. She's so passionate. Now, I'm not a regular viewer of Jen Amber's, but from what I have seen, I don't know if she's passionate or if she's just a great actress. So, the tea is someone, an anonymous source, sent me a lot of receipts about this video that she posted on Instagram. And basically, remember how I did that video on Kim Kardashian and Lori Harvey? And I educated the girls on how to use Google. Well, when I made that video, this is not what I meant. Allegedly, I'm just putting 2 and 2 together. I'm doing 1 + 1. But I'm going to use the word allegedly because I don't need Jen Amber trying to hit me with a lawsuit. She may have Googled some of this information that she used in her caption, and she copied and pasted right into the caption. So we're going to take a look over here. Here are some receipts of word for word. I don't really want to give her too much shine on this channel because I think she is a pernicious content creator, but I am going to recommend that you go back in this video and read her caption, or just go to her Instagram page and read the caption. Maybe what I'll do is I'll just put her entire caption down below. That way you can compare and contrast. these receipts, these receipts, these receipts. And they really are just word for word copies. Now, the information that she's providing is super valuable. I can actually speak to this myself. I can put my influencer hat on for a quick second and say that when I stopped washing my face in the morning, I have dry skin, by the way, which is an important detail. But when I stopped washing my face in the morning, my skin got better pretty quickly, to be honest. So do a little bit of A/B testing and see what works for you and your skin. That being said, I think it's pretty irresponsible for her to plagiarize this information instead of, coming up with her own information. Now, before we get into all the reasons that I think that plagiarizing is a terrible thing, not only for college and high school, but also in any space or industry, I want to point out something that's a really interesting fact. Over the last and I got the receipt right here. Over the last 3 months, the amount of people that have been watching my channel that are not subscribed is 66%. That blows my mind.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I know that the influencers and the brand reps and owners, they're watching this channel to kind of see who I'm going to talk about and do a commentary video on next. But I don't think it's like 66% of people. So if you're watching this video and you actually enjoy the content that you're watching and that I'm providing, subscribe to the channel because you'll get notifications when I post new videos. You'll get information on like my other different socials, and I'm a pretty fun guy most of the time. Also, if you don't subscribe to this channel after I just told you to, you're gonna get monkeypox. Okay, you heard it here first. If you don't subscribe, you're catching monkeypox. I've warned you. Okay. Now, moving on to the next part of this video. Why is plagiarism a big deal? I've come up with 3 different reasons, varying importance. And I think the first one is that it makes things not an even playing field. In the world of competition, it makes it harder for influencers that are doing honest work to actually compete with you, the plagiarizer. This is because you now have freed up a lot of free time to produce more content, to increase the velocity at which you release that content and promote that content. Whereas other influencers that are doing the honest work, they're still researching, they're still studying, they're still, sharpening their craft and increasing their education on what they're talking about. So I think that's a pretty unfair advantage that it gives people that plagiarize, especially those that go unnoticed. Number 2, influencer dishonesty impacts the overall confidence of consumers negatively overall. And I've talked about this many, many times on this channel, but I really do believe that we should do things in the online space that's going to improve consumer confidence. I want people to be 100% sure that they're making an educated decision, not only for themselves, but for their families when it comes to purchasing any product. And I think that when someone discovers untrustworthy influencers, it makes them less able to discern the truth from a lie in the future. And I think that's a total breakdown of the truth. And I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I think that we should hold ourselves to a little bit of a higher standard of responsibility. And it's disappointing to see Jen Amber not do that for herself. Now, I did a whole video about why influencers are not as trusted as they used to be. Go watch that video. It was kind of a ranty video, but I think I explained the reasons why people are not trusting influencers as much as they used to, and I think it was a really well done video, the reasons that I gave. So please go watch that video. I'll also link it down below. Number 3, the worst thing about plagiarism is that you are literally stealing the property of another person. I think it's the height of disrespect, honestly, because what you are doing is you're minimizing the work, the potential for financial gain of another person. And I just don't think it gets that worse than others. It doesn't get worse than that. Because essentially what you're doing is you're taking away the right of another person to disperse the content that they created. So you're taking away that right for them to choose how they disperse it, when they disperse it. And I just don't think that there's any gray area. It's just wrong all the time. And, you know, this is not like information that has to be gatekept. You know, like we don't need to gatekeep this knowledge. That's not the point. But it's easy to just put quotation marks around something, or to put a source marker at the bottom of a post. Like that's the bare minimum that you can do, you know? Now, I don't know. I have a feeling no one's going to care about this video. I feel like we live in a society where, what do they call it? White collar crimes are not taken as seriously, and they're not punished as seriously either. You can rob someone at gunpoint for $100 and spend more time in jail than people that have like robbed millions of people and gained millions of dollars. And I think that kind of trickles down to how people view plagiarism. Oh, well, you know, she's just trying to share information. And I just think it's not a really good excuse. I think this type of behavior is extremely pernicious and it needs to be called out. That's why I'm here, I guess. But you let me know in the comment section, what do you think about this story? Do you care? If you don't care, let me know in the comment section. I don't know. And as always, like this video or you're going to have acne and monkeypox. Okay, guys, I'll talk to you later. Bye.